Good morning. Let's chat, shall we? I have started and restarted this video so many times, and it's just like my energy. I don't even know. I don't know. I've got good energy. I got my little here. I start the day with 2 bottles of water every day. One is cloudy because it has my electrolyte in it. There are my electrolytes. My little packets. Look at that one sticking out so we can read it. My little packets of Element. I've started and stopped this because I'm just like talking and it's like I'm just boring myself. But this is a message that I do want to share before I get rolling around here, and I'm so excited to do everything I'm doing today. I'm looking outside right now. It's still freezing cold. There's a little cow in my backyard. I'll show you. There's a tiny little snowman. There's a cow running free. We have free range cattle. That one is probably supposed to be in one of those pens right there. But it's chilly here in southwest Kentucky. And that's my excuse for going off the rails with my 14-day focus. So the kids didn't just get a snow day, they got a snow week. And the first day home, it was glorious. I stayed in my pajamas and cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked all day long. What's up, Mare?
I was going to ask you, can I get Robux for $9.99? I'll pay.
No, those are like money. No, you can't.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. What do you get to buy with those?
Like card, like a bunch of better stuff.
Better stuff on Roblox? Okay, just play it for free, okay? I'll get breakfast ready in just a second.
Okay.
Thank you, Mary. Good attitude. That's a hole in our microwave. That's an old microwave. Anyways, Mary wanted to spend money on digital stuff. No, when we spend money, I typically like to see something. Anyways, I get it. It's entertainment, but no. Okay, so anyways, I cooked and I cooked and I cooked. The first day, it was absolutely wonderful. Beef, chicken wings, pork chops. I cooked an enormous amount of meat, which I'm getting ready to do again today. We are meat eaters around here, and increasingly so. One of my sons, my 17-year-old, is now carnivore, eating meat and eggs. So, and he's a big kid. Farmer. Actually just saw him out the window. Here's what I'm getting ready to go through. This is just a sink full of steaks. So minute steaks, ribeye steaks, beef liver, hanger steaks. There's several packages of T-bones. We had a cow butchered, and we're making our way right through this glorious animal. Skirt steak. Anyways, so the other day when I was cooking, I knew that I was on my 14-day refocus, but I told Greg, I was like, hey, I think I'm going to go for it. Greg is my accountability partner. And I said, I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to eat whatever I want today, carnivore. And that in itself is a ton of progress, because before, I've said so many times on here, I would go from chicken and cheese to Dairy Queen cake. I haven't. I have thoroughly enjoyed my yellow light foods, which is fun because now that I have green light foods, which is just like fresh cuts of meat or just cuts of meat, my yellow light foods have become my party time. They've become my special occasion, my treats. So anything from a beef stick to a chicken leg to a chicken wing, or anyways, I enjoyed the heck out of everything I was cooking the other day. And then the whole time I was cooking, I enjoyed the heck out of grazing on. See those pork rinds? Pork rinds and cheese and sour cream. And I was just snacking all day long. It was so much fun. And Greg would come and go on the farm. He'd come in and out of the house, and I was just cooking and cooking and cooking and cooking. And the kids loved it. It was so tasty, so fun. Well, here I am. My jeans are tight, no surprise. And my eczema. Last night I was waking myself up because my left hand was clawing at my right hand. It's on my hands, but especially my right hand and my shins. And that's because I've been eating pigs. I think I have trouble with that. And then my addiction. So the less red meat I eat, the less red meat I want, because I'm like, ooh, cheese, cheese, cheese. The more red meat I eat, the more red meat I want. And red meat, I feel the best on red meat. So anyways, it's a problem for me when I start hearing myself ask myself, ooh, what sounds good? What sounds good? That's a red flag. Because I'm not really hungry. I'm just wanting to scratch the itch. I'm just wanting to have a little something, have a little something. And that's when I lose my peace around food. It's when I lose my genuine hunger cues. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the neat thing. This is the whole reason I'm making this video. I'm so encouraged. I'm overjoyed to realize that I have what I would think of as, and I'm making this up on the spot, but like my 6, well, carnivore has cured and helps me manage 6 things. I don't know how I want to label those. It helps me manage my weight, my addiction, my eczema. And it also helps me with my sleep, my energy, and my mental health. And what I'm so overjoyed to report is that while any exceptions often leads to many exceptions, and my exceptions on their first snow day, which was Tuesday, here we are Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Yesterday, okay, it's confusing because they didn't have school Monday anyways because of Martin Luther King Day. The exceptions really started Tuesday, and they carried over into yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. They started Monday, carried over into yesterday. I'm ready to pump the brakes on the exceptions because of the shape that I'm in, which is quite round. Just kidding, it's not that bad. But thank God for the rubber band trick. That solves all my problems when by the end of the day, well, a rubber band looped through your belt, looped through your jeans. So loop it through the hole and then wrap it around the button and give yourself a little extra room there. It's perfect. So the exceptions started on Monday and then they continued. And I told Greg this morning, I was like, okay, I am not going to finish this 14-day challenge strong. I tell people, don't finish strong, finish surrendered. So don't say, I'm going to do it. I can do this. It's like, all right, what is the Lord telling me to do? And I feel led to get myself back up on the road because I'm not in the ditch. I'm not in the ditch. But I think I went beyond the rumble strip. You know when your tire goes all the way over and you think, uh-oh, and you tell a new driver, don't yank it back, don't overcorrect, you'll flip. I need to ease back up here. I need to ease back up here because 3 of my 6 carnivore things that carnivore helps me with are not great right now. I want to get back to where I really crave red meat, not pork rinds dipped in sour cream. And Greg's been teasing me because after my 14-day refocus, I was going to get myself a pair of boots. And he said, now you only get 1. And I said, Amazon doesn't sell them like that, Greg. So he said, well, I hope you're good at hopping because you only get 1 of those boots now because I think you've only done this halfway. Anyways, he cracks me up. But I told Greg, I said, you know, it's really not been a free-for-all, because a free-for-all used to include sugar. It used to include Dairy Queen cakes. It used to include everything that I would tell myself no to. And now, when I make exceptions, I've come so far and I've made so much progress that now the exceptions are still carnivore. They just cause me some trouble. But nothing like the trouble that the sugar used to cause me. So this is remarkable and wonderful, and I'm overjoyed. So I said, Greg, it really hasn't been a free-for-all. He said, no, it's just been a meat-for-all. Amen, Greg. There's been eggs. There's been sausage. There's been cheese. And now there's eczema and tight pants. But my sleep couldn't be better. The last 3 nights, the clock has struck 8 p.m. and I'm like, good night, I'm out of here. I sat down with Greg at 7:45, sent all the kids upstairs last night. You can stay up. I don't even care. I don't even care. Just go upstairs. We're going to have a date. Daddy and I are going to watch a movie. No, we did not, because it was 7:50 and then it was 7:51 and I was watching our brand new clock that I put in the family room. And I thought, I only have 9 more minutes until my eyes close. So who am I kidding? We are not even about. We actually looked all over and found a movie. And I was like, this just cannot happen. We need to start a movie at about 5:30. So I've been sleeping from like 8 o'clock at night until 6:30 in the morning. What is that? That is 10 and a half hours of sleep. My energy is just on point. I wake up at 6:30 in the morning and I hit the ground running, feeling so good. And my mental health is exactly where I want it. So hallelujah. I'm learning. This is so interesting, all of this whole process. And I'm learning so much. My weight's up. My eczema is flared. I could show you. You want to see? Look at my pitiful little thumb. Youch. It's like, and then my knuckles. It's like if you have eczema, you know how good it feels to like hold it under boiling water. And I know that's probably the worst thing to do, but oh, that's when I know it's starting to get flared, when I go to wash my hands and I like want the water to be scalding hot. Anyways. Oh, Charlie. I need to call Charlie back. My weight's up, my eczema's flared. My addiction is kind of getting on my nerves. Kind of pester me throughout the day. Hey, what sounds good? Hey, what sounds good? Hey, we ought to go. We ought to maybe have a hot dog. Maybe have anyways, my addiction, it needs to go back to bed. But my sleep, my energy, and my mental health are great. And that is great. Charlie is calling me for the 3rd time. I better call him back. I see him pulling in the driveway. That's it for now. We'll talk again soon. Bye.